Now that Ben Affleck and Jernnifer Lopez are officially over, sources are saying Jennifer Garner is speaking out about how she felt used by JLO. She felt like a pawn. Meanwhile, since the filing, Ben Affleck is all smiles while hanging out with his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. Are these two getting back together next? Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. There's a lot to unpack regarding Jennifer Garner's apparent reaction to all of this and how it went down. Jennifer Garner, according to sources, is speaking out saying she felt like a pawn in Jernnifer Lopez's bid to fix her broken marriage to Ben Affleck. Insiders are claiming she was forced to play mediator in her ex-husband's divorce. Now, before we get to where things stand with Jennifer and Ben now, let's look at this breakdown coming in from apparent sources who are in the middle. She felt she was unnecessarily put in the middle, especially in recent months. Affleck had been pictured spending a significant amount of time with his ex-wife Garner, who previously adopted the role of marriage counselor to the struggling couple. But those close to Garner feel she was forced to play mediator to help the pair work through their issues in a way that would not impact Affleck's sobriety. Jen felt slightly used as a pawn in JLo's bid to repair her marriage, source told Daily Mail. She doesn't believe it was intentional. But when Jen realized her ex-husband's marriage was past the point of salvation, her only concern was Ben's well-being and sobriety. Source explained that the actress's close friends were extremely unimpressed with the way JLo leaned on Affleck's ex-wife, despite how complicated matters were for the trio. She was put in the middle, and her friends think no matter how you look at it, a man's ex-wife should never have to play mediator in a divorce from his new wife. Facts. Especially when said wife was a big love who Jen was compared to throughout their 13-year marriage. She is happy that Ben is now happy, but again, think about that because it's true. Jennifer Garner was after JLo, and apparently this was the love story never told. Ben Affleck was always secretly still in love with JLo is the story Jernnifer Lopez likes to share. So now imagine like coming back to the ex who you divorced, who you had kids with, but it's like, sorry, I left you. I really loved this one that I had before you. It's got to be tough. But look, Jennifer Garner has been classy. She's been super classy through this. At least that's how the press is also. She's been very good at navigating the press to look classy, unlike JLo, I feel. But that's the rumors coming in here. Early this summer, Daily Mail revealed that Garner had made conscious decision to step back from the circus surrounding Affleck and Lopez because the situation unearthed painful memories for the actress. Now the star is primarily focused on co-parenting with Affleck, who has battled alcoholism and gambling addictions for decades. As he navigates this life after his most recent marriage, he will remain friendly with Lopez, the source explained. In the end, Jen Garner always has Ben's back, and though she does consider JLo a friend now, no one sees this blossoming further. Yeah, I don't expect Jennifer Garner to come out publicly bashing JLo. It's not going to happen. I don't see either of them doing it. But behind the scenes, I'm sure there's a lot of feelings about how JLo forced herself in there. And I think these friends or sources are a clever way for people in Jen Garner's camp to help back her up and make her look like the classy person she is. There's been a lot of reports that Ben's biggest regret is actually the divorce with Jennifer Garner. So what does that mean? Could they get back together? Let's look at what we know so far. Now, just as this was filed, yeah, Ben was all smiles deporting a plane. There he is, dressed all spiffy, which we know JLo loves him dressed spiffy. As he's exiting this plane with his kid, he's all smiles, happy with his suitcases, etc. Seemingly good. There's their child. Well, he's adult child now. Actually, no, I think they're underage still. But here's Jennifer Garner coming out of the plane as well, flying around with their kids, jetting around, doing things together as co-parents. Is that typical? Is that normal? They've turned the page on unfinished business of 20 years ago. They seemed to have seen things through the end, and they know for sure that they're not built for the long haul, sources say. Insiders say that Affleck, Lopez, and their 5 kids are ready to move on with their lives, and the rumors still on blah, 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 as we know. But is this done? Are they now just friendly co-parents? Only they know. Only they know. I have no way of knowing this. I have no way of telling. They do have 2 kids together. Good on them for whatever that is happening to support each other and be there for the kids. It does seem like clearly they can be in the same company as each other and even driving around together. Is that healthy? Yes. Is it good, though, for the future relationships to know how close they are? Well, it depends how confident and secure you are in your relationship. And that's the big question. So Life and Style is saying exclusively that Jernnifer Garner and boyfriend John Miller are on a break after all the Ben Affleck drama, how it's taken a toll on the duo. That's one report. They've been on a break, the source reveals, and no coincidence their 6-year romance began to suffer around the same time Jen's ex-husband began learning of the spring that the marriage was crumbling. To JLO, Jen's had so much going on with Ben, it just took a toll, and she and John ended up going their separate ways. It wasn't her choice. Now, is this believable? Now, unless they're together and that was the plan, and Jennifer's like, yay, then she pretty much did what JLO did. But Ben just keeps piggybacking from relationship to relationship. It's odd. Now, People magazine is reporting Jernnifer Garner is happy with John Miller as Ben Affleck faces split from source. So we have two conflicting exclusive sources. On the other side of the coin, she's happy with John, a source tells People. So it's a little bit broader. Look, I don't know this guy. I wish them the best. Jernnifer Garner has been so classy, like I've said. I don't want to cause any strife and would leave them alone, let them figure it out. I can only imagine that this would be tough. This constantly seeing you have to go pick up what your ex is dealing with and the JLO drama and all the paparazzi and media attention that comes with that of your ex, who you have to be there for because it's the father of your kids. You have to support them. There is a justified reason for why he's in her life and why she would be happy and why she would say she's happy for the sake of the kids. Whatever Jen Garner really feels about Ben, she's not going to ever publicly, I think, admit. There was a point where she did reveal some of her feelings and disappointments about how the marriage ended. There was talk of some nanny or something, which she said had nothing to do with it. She's been very upfront about it, but she did acknowledge that Ben was, love of her life at the time. So could that make her current boyfriend feel less significant? Fiance, boyfriend, unclear which one's itch, but, competing messages here. They're on a break. She's happy. Which is it? I don't know. I wish them the best, and I hope all this drama with JLo didn't make this a new mess for Jernnifer Garner, because if I could guess anything about Ben Affleck, dude needs to be alone. Both Ben and JLo need some alone time for a little while to figure themselves out. You gotta find happiness within before you can really find happiness with somebody else. That is a true statement. You'll only learn when you've been stuck in it for a while. Now, speaking of exes, before I wrap this up, Alex Rodriguez, JLo's ex, posted a cryptic social media post since the divorce filing. Now, sources are saying it has nothing to do with Lopez, but the statement says, kind of hard to read. Here it was, posted this just as the thing went. You either go one way or the other. You might as well be the one deciding the direction. Alex Rodriguez. Now, JLo filed, surprise, surprise, filed for divorce without lawyers, did it. You either go one way or the other. You either fix your marriage or don't marry, as long as you're the one deciding it. JLo filed it. Is this A-Rod trying to throw out a branch of good on you, girl? If you want to talk, I'm here. I support you. Because the rumors are that Alex was heartbroken that JLo left, that he couldn't believe it, and he was just sort of gobsmacked at the fact. That's rumors I've read. I don't know the reality, but to say this has no reflection, why would you post something like this the day of and allow such speculation to happen? It just, maybe he wasn't paying attention. How did he not hear the news that JLo just filed from divorce? His ex just filed from divorce, and you decide to go on your stories and just post a quote? I'm not buying it, A-Rod. Not buying it. You're better than that. You know better. You either stay silent when your ex, files for divorce, or you choose to post something cryptic and then play dumb. What do you guys think of this? I want to hear your thoughts down below. We got so much more to report, and we are going to be live later today around 3 or 4, usually sometime between 3 and 4 Eastern. Make sure you hit the alerts, hit the bell, so that way you get notified. Hit the like button and all the comments so you keep the algorithm going on our videos. But I hope to see you live later today. It's going to be a fun show. We're going to go through this and more. And I saw it ends with us. I got my review. I'm going to be posting on Movie World and talking about it today in our live. So check it all out. Thanks for watching, everybody.